Good morning, folks. It's February 19th, 2014, 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is a hot YouTube video by Minister Paul where he captured excellent video footage of UFO from his backyard, and it also generated a bit of controversy because people believe that there was a giant entity walking from tree to tree. I wanted to give a little clarity on that. It's actually a plant in his backyard that he captured, and due to the fact he was moving around, it appeared to be moving, so it is not the Jolly Green Giant. Fighting in the Ukraine is off the chain. According to reports, the Ukraine military has released armored vehicles and fighter jets, and Independence Square is in flames. This is due to violent clashes that have erupted during anti-government protest in Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, with at least 9 people, including 2 policemen, dead. You'll never see that in America as long as there are hot pockets and cable TV. Russia set the example against not only same-sex unions, but against sodomy. Now, India has thrown down the gauntlet where it has reinstated a 19th century law against sodomy. They are claiming homosexuality breeds child predators and also runs up the cost of health care for the country as a result of the unnatural act of you-know-what that goes in you-know-where. Maybe they have a point. If last year you thought tornadoes be trippin', get ready for Tornado Palooza coming to a town near you if you live in the eastern central United States. This comes from the weatherspace.com, and they are expecting violent tornadoes and a very large tornado zone, so plan accordingly. Now, if you've read the book of Enoch, you would know that in the last days the weather was going to be extreme and very unpredictable, and there would be a lot of earth changes going on. Apparently, scientists in Oklahoma have not read this because they're mystified as 20 earthquakes hit Oklahoma in one day. They were as large as 3.5 magnitude on the Richter scale, and residents were very, very afraid. So maybe you might want to read the book of Enoch so you can plan accordingly. If you've read the book of Joel chapter 2 verse 31, where it says the sun will be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come, you'd understand why blood moons are trending on the internet right now. And we have one coming up on April 15th, and normally something of major consequence happens when there is a blood moon, like Israel was actually reformed as a nation during a blood moon, and also the 7-day war of Israel jumped off after a blood moon as well, so we have to keep our eye on this one. There's a new fashion trend hitting the streets of New York for girls that want to get their Satan on. What better way to say that I love Satan than to put your feet into some Baphomet high heels? That's right, these are real, and women are rocking them right now, and I like it because it lets you know who their allegiance is to, and when you see them, run. That is your 3-minute prophecy news for today. Remember to keep your eyes to the sky because Jesus is coming back like a thief in the night.